What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go on my WWE Smackdown review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live every Sunday and every Thursday on YouTube at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Now let's get started. Now, SmackDown was a 7 out of 10. The beginning and the ending of the show was good. That's all I gotta say. SmackDown was live from Lexington, Kentucky. That's all I gotta say. WWE Smackdown kicks off with clips of last week's show with the segment involving Jey Uso and Paul Heyman. Live in the arena, Kayla Braxton says it's in the parking lot as a black SUV parks. Out steps Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and Solo Sikoa. Kayla Braxton asks Roman Reigns about an update on Jey Uso as Roman Reigns leaves. She asks Paul Heyman as he looks at her, hubs and leaves. So we get the number one contenders tag team gauntlet match. The OC Latino War Order, Street Profits, Brawling Brutes, and Pretty Deadly. Um, okay. Out comes the Street Profits to the ring with the OC and LWO and Pretty Deadly already surrounding ringside. The Brawling Brutes are the last to come out as Sheamus and Rich Holland come down to the ring. The bell rings, we are on the way. Montez Ford and Sheamus starts the match. Both men with reversals. Sheamus with a shoulder tackle. He runs to the top ropes and Ford hits him with a drop kick. Both men are on their feet. Ford with a chop to the chest, but Sheamus is standing. Montez Ford runs to the ropes, but Sheamus hits him with a backbreaker. Rich Holland is tagged in and sprints Ford around before hitting him with a double underhook suplex. He grabs Ford, but Ford with a right hand. Ford with chops to the chest, followed by a kick to the outside of the head. Dawkins is tagged in and he hits Rich Hollis with a clothesline. Dawkins knocks Sheamus off the ring apron. Dawkins with a spinning elbow onto Rich Holland. Rich Holland is thrown to the ropes and Sheamus tags himself in. Rich Holland moves out of the way and Sheamus hits Dawkins with a bro kick. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The Street Profits are eliminated. Commercial break. The Brawler Brutes versus the OC. This was a squash match right here. All right, back from commercial. Back from the commercial. Anderson with right hands on Sheamus in the middle of the ring. Luke Gallows is tagged in and they double team Sheamus in the corner. Luke Gallows with a snap suplex followed by a headlock. Sheamus slowly gets to his feet and right hands on Gallows. Sheamus slams Gallows onto the mat. Carl Anderson is tagged in and he knocks Hollins off the ring apron. Sheamus hits Carl Anderson with a bro kick. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The OC are eliminated. So we get the Brawling Brutes versus the LWO. Quinn while on the top rope and he hits Sheamus with a drop kick. Del Toro is tagged in and he hits Sheamus with a moon off the top rope. He goes for the cover but Sheamus kicks out. Sheamus with a right hand onto Del Toro and tags Hollins in. Quinn Wild jumps off the top rope, but Rich Hollins knocks him down. Rich Hollins picks Del Toro up and slams him onto the mat. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The LWO are eliminated. So we get the Brawling Brutes versus Hero. Hero lost this match in 2 seconds. This was squash. Top Dollar gets in the ring and Sheamus hits him with the bro kick. Rich Hollins goes for the cover and gets the pin. The Hit Row are eliminated. Commercial break. The Brawling Brutes versus Pretty Deadly. This match right here was it was just there. This match was it was just there for what it was. Back from commercial, Kit Wilson with a neck break onto Rich Holland in the middle of the ring. He goes for the cover, but Holland kicks out. Elton Prince is tagging. They double team Rich Holland. Prince with a right hand. He goes for the cover, but Rich Holland kicks out. Prince with a headlock, but Rich Holland gets to his feet with an elbow onto Holland's knees. Wilson is tagged back in. They try to double team Rich Holland, but Rich Holland with a body drop. Sheamus is tagged in. Sheamus with right hands onto both men in the ring. Sheamus goes for the bro kick, but Kid Wilson moves out of the way. Sheamus with the Alabama slam. He goes for the cover, but Prince breaks it up. Rich Hollins with a rug by tackle onto Prince, and they fall to the outside of the ring. Prince throws Rich Hollins into the ring steps. Kid Wilson gets on the ring apron. Sheamus grabs Kid Wilson as Prince gets on the ring apron. Sheamus with a right hand, and he hits double 10 beats of the battery. Sheamus goes for the Celtic cross onto Kid Wilson as Prince tags himself in. Sheamus goes for the cover, but Kid Wilson is not the legal man. Prince Prince with a leg drop off the top rope onto Sheamus. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Pretty Deadly. This got the match was squash. Commercial break. Back from commercial, Pretty Deadly are still celebrating in the ring. Kevin Owens' music hits, and out comes Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to a pop from the crowd. Sami Zayn congratulates Pretty Deadly. He said he did not expect them to win. No one expected them to win, but they won. Sami Zayn says they won about 5 minutes ago and they are still in the ring celebrating. And they have overstayed their welcome by 5 minutes. He tells them to leave the ring as the fans cheer. Prince says that was cute, but they just beat five teams in and and their hair is drier than Sami Zayn's hair. Kid Wilson says they become the new unified tag team champions. They will celebrate for even longer, and everyone can celebrate, and they celebrate even longer. And when you think they are done, they will celebrate even longer. Kevin Owens starts to yell and snap. He says listening to them feels like running to the ring, hitting them. Sami Zayn says he thinks they should do it. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn run to the ring as Pretty Day leaves the ring. That was funny about Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was getting really ups. He was getting really annoying with Pretty Deadly. That part was funny. Roman Reigns is backstage with Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa. Paul Heyman asks Roman if he has spoken with Jey Uso. Roman Reigns laughs and says he hasn't. He asks Paul Heyman who the tribal chief is. Paul Heyman says he is. Roman Reigns says when Jey is the tribal chief, people will reach out to Jey Uso, but he is still the tribal chief. People will reach out to him. Paul Heyman says that is very wise. Roman Reigns asks if he has spoken to him. Paul Heyman says he hasn't. Roman Reigns says he it's not a question, but to go speak with Jey Uso now. Paul Heyman agrees as he stands up and leaves. Okay, let's continue. All right, so we get commercial break. Io Sky coming by Bailey versus Selena Vega. Now this match right here was quick match right here. But I'm glad Selena Vega won. The bell rings. We are underway. Selena Vega stands her hand out, but Io Sky slaps her. Io Sky with a drop kick followed by a right hand. Io Sky climbs the second rope and stomps onto Selena's left arm. Io Sky climbs the second rope and pulls back onto Selena's arm as the referee breaks it up. Io Sky climbs to the top rope and stomps onto Selena's arm. Io Sky with an armbar. She goes for a body slam, but Selena Vega lands on her feet. She rolls Io Sky up, but Io Sky kicks out. Bailey gets on the ring apron and distracts Selena Vega. Io Sky to attack Selena Vega, but Selena Vega moves out of the way. Bailey accidentally distracts the referee. Selena Vega rolls her up, but Io Sky kicks out. Io Sky argues with Bailey, and Selena Vega hits her with the 619. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Selena Vega. I'm just gonna say this right now. Io Sky needs to leave Bailey, and that's all I gotta say. Okay, Adam Pearce is backstage, and backstage, and in comes Bianca Belair. He tells her he's gave her his word and that he will figure it out, but he can't give her an answer tonight. Bianca Belair is saying she can be patient. She went about getting her rematch the right way, but now right or wrong, she is doing it her way. Commercial break. And I'm just gonna say this right now on my channel. Bianca Belair is going to turn heel. I can see it coming. Because Bianca Belair is going to get what she wants when she turn heel. That's all I gotta say. So we go to commercial break. Bailey and Io Sky are arguing backstage, and in comes Shotzi. She tells Bailey if it wasn't for her, she would be in Money in the Bank ladder match. Bailey tells her she is not on Damage Control's level. Shotzi tells Bailey if she is so confident to put her Money in the Bank ladder match spot on the line. Il Sky says Bailey accepts, and Shotzi says she will talk to Adam Pearce. All I gotta say is that Bailey better win next week. That's all I gotta say. So we get the Grayson Waller effect with Charlotte Flair. This segment did not do anything at all. But anyway, Grayson Waller says just when you thought the Grayson Waller effect couldn't get any bigger, they are about to break the internet. He introduced Charlotte Flair to the show. Grayson Waller says it is great having her on the show. He asked Charlotte Flair if she will become a 15-time champion. Charlotte Flair says 15 times. 16 times, but since they are taking numbers, she has Oscar's number. Oscar tells him he can he can woo when she says that Waller woos. Bianca Belair music hits. Thank God. Anyway, and out she comes. Thank God for Bianca Belair for coming out. Bianca Belair tells Charlotte Flair accolades speaks for themselves, but someone has to explain to her how things work. She lost her title, was told she was going to get a rematch, and comes Charlotte Flair, who says she wants a rematch and got a rematch. Charlotte Flair stands up as the fans chant EST. Charlotte Flair tells Bianca Belair she calls her shots and gets them. She is not going to apologize. The line starts and ends with her. Charlotte Flair tells Bianca Belair she lost to Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania and she did not get a rematch, which was true. They are both on a rematch. Bianca Belair tells Charlotte Flair that she tried to do it the right way. She got defeated. She got defeated and stayed, and she tried to do it the right way. She says she didn't go away and hide for 3 months. Maybe she should take things into her own hands too. Charlotte Flair asks if she thinks she ran away. Charlotte Flair says she stepped away but did not run away. And if anyone knows anything about defeat, she has beaten the best and gotten defeated, but pick herself up 14 times. She is a champion with or without the title. She asked Bianca Belair if she is a champion with or without a title. Bianca Belair says she is the longest reigning women's champion of the modern era, and she didn't have to do it 14 times. And to put respect on her name, Bianca Belair tells Charlotte Flair that the past is the past, but the future is that she will be sitting ringside for Charlotte Flair's match against Asuka. She is done being patient and playing with them, and no matter who will win, she will get in the ring face to face and call her shot because that title is coming back to her. Bianca Belair drops the microphone and leaves the ring. And I can already tell this is setting up a true threat match between Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, and Asuka. This is going to be a true threat match. I can already tell. I can see it coming. But Bianca Belair is turning heel. That's all I gotta say. We cut backstage and Jay Uso is standing and comes Paul Heyman. He tells Jay Uso he is sorry he told him the truth last week. He is sorry he was right last week. He is sorry Jimmy kicked him in the face last week. He tells Jay Uso he knows it was intentional. Jimmy Uso didn't miss. He has those accurate kicks. He meant to kick Roman Reigns at Night of Champions, and he meant to kick him in the face last week. Paul Heyman says it is jealous. It says it is jealousy. He tells Jay Uso he didn't deserve that, and for that he is sorry. Jay Uso tells Heyman he is sorry too, because if he is in, Paul Heyman is still out. So we go to commercial break. So we get AJ Styles and Mia Yim versus Karrion Cross and Scarlett. And this tag team match was quick. Um, Here we go. The bell rings. We are on the way. AJ Styles and Cross start the match. AJ Styles with the right hands in a flying form. Miriam is tagged in, and she hits Karrion Cross with a tornado DDT. Scarlett gets in the ring, and she takes Miriam down. She goes for the cover, but Miriam kicks out. Miriam with right hands and chops. Kicks by Miriam, followed by a release German suplex. Karrion Cross is tagged in, and Miriam with kicks onto Cross as she and AJ Styles double team Karrion Cross. Scarlett throws Miriam to ringside. AJ Styles hits Cross with a Styles clash. He goes for the cover, but Scarlett breaks it up. Scarlett gets in AJ Styles' face as she tries to subdue him. AJ Styles tells her he is married. That was the funny part right there. AJ Styles said that in a gangster way that AJ Styles is married. That part was funny. Miriam drives Scarlett to the outside. Karrion Cross gets AJ Styles in a cross jacket and Cross hits him with the cross hammer. Cross slams AJ Styles face first onto the mat. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Karrion Cross and Scarlett. Okay, let's move on. That was a quick match. We cut backstage and Roman Reigns is sitting. In comes Paul Heyman, who shakes his head. Paul Heyman continues to shake his head. Roman Reigns looks at Solo, and Solo looks towards Paul Heyman as Paul Heyman walks away. Solo asks Roman if he wants him to handle it. Roman Reigns tells him they still have plenty of time. Okay, so we go to commercial break. Caleb Braston is backstage with Cameron Grimes. He tells Kayla he has had a lot of fun on SmackDown. And as he is talking, Baron Corbin attacks him from behind and throws him into the WWE equipment. He tells him he has gotten lucky and his luck just had run out. So we get Rey Mysterio music hits and now he comes to the ring. He says he has had many accomplished throughout his career, and there is one accomplishment that he is truly proud of, and that is reforming the LWO. He says the person he is about to introduce represents the essence of the LWO, and he has no doubt that he can become the next Mr. Money in the Bank, the Emperor Santos Escobar. Okay, out comes Santos Escobar and he gets in the ring. He says timing is everything. He worked hard and he sacrificed a lot for one opportunity, an opportunity of a lifetime that is competing for the Money in the Bank contract. He tells Rey Mysterio he wants to tell him something. Escobar thanks him for believing in him. He tells Rey he loves him as they hug. He tells Rey he inspired him and he is fighting for Rey for his people, his family, and for anyone and everyone in the WWE universe who has a dream. LA Knight music hits and he gets a pop from the crowd. LA Knight walks down to the ring. LA Knight pushes Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar hits him with a clothesline followed by a dropkick. Rey Mysterio goes for the 619 but LA Knight rolls out of the way. Out of the ring. Commercial break. So we get LA Knight and Santos Escobar. This match was quick, but I got a funny feeling that LA Knight's going to win the men's Money in the Bank. But if LA Knight don't win Money in the Bank, people are saying they're not going. People are going to be done watching wrestling. That's what I've been hearing. That's what I've been hearing from people. But anyway, this match was quick. But back from commercial and the match is already on the way. The fans are chanting LA Knight and Escobar with a flying form onto LA Knight. Escobar with a backbreaker. Escobar on the ring apron and he climbs the top rope. Escobar with a crossbody as he goes for the cover. But LA Knight kicks out. Escobar with a knee to the face. He grabs LA Knight, but LA Knight pushes him to the ropes. And LA Knight with a slam. LA Knight with an elbow. He goes for the cover, but Escobar kicks out. Escobar is thrown to the ropes as he jumps onto LA Knight's shoulders. LA Knight rolls Escobar rolls over, but Escobar rolls LA Knight and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Santos Escobar. This was a quick match. LA Knight hits Escobar from behind. He stomps on Escobar and Ray runs down to the ring as that late night leaves. So we go to commercial break. Jay Uso is shown walking backstage. He sees Sami Zayn. They stare at each other, and Sami Zayn walks away. Jay continues to walk as Roman Reigns' music hits. The way that Sami Zayn looked at Jay Uso, Sami Zayn didn't say nothing. He just looked at Jay Uso, and Sami Zayn walked away. But anyway, this was a good segment right here. This segment was gold. But you guys gotta pay attention to every detail from start to finish. This segment was gold. I enjoyed the segment. Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman and Solo walk down to the ring. Paul Heyman gives Roman Reigns the microphone. He tells the fans to acknowledge him. Jay music hits, and now he comes to the ring. But it's crazy that Roman Reigns got 3 titles now. But anyway, it's just crazy. But let me continue. The fans chant Uso as Roman Reigns. He knows what they want. They want answer as he asks Jey Uso what is it going to be if he is in or out. Jay look at Roman Reigns and tells Roman, "You tell me." He tells Roman Reigns it's either going to be Heyman or him. Roman Reigns tells Jay when he's the tribal chief, he can pick up anyone he wants to be his wise man. He says Heyman is his wise man. He's not the Bloodline's wise man. He's not Jimmy or Jay's wise man. He is his wise man. He was only meant to get them to be get not to be I'm sorry, get them to the promised land. Jay Uso is meant to keep them there, to keep them at the top of the mountain. He says Paul Heyman says they just started grooming Jay Uso, but they started grooming Jay Uso for 3 years. Roman Reigns says hard work and equality is that's why he is the right hand main event Jey Uso, because Jey Uso is meant to lead, just not yet. Roman Reigns says the problem isn't the wise man, the problem is his brother, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns tells Jay he has been with them their whole lives. They're twin, but Jay has to understand, and as he is talking, out comes Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso tells Jay Uso the problem is not his brother. The problem is their cousin. Jimmy Uso says the reality. Roman Reigns is using Jay Uso. He asks Jay Uso if he believes the garbage that is coming out of his mouth, Roman Reigns' mouth. Jimmy Uso asks Jay Uso if they believe Roman Reigns over him. The fans chant Jay Uso as Roman Reigns laughs. Roman Reigns says that they were not doing this 10 years ago. It took them 10 years just to get them to WrestleMania, and since they have been with him, they have main evented every single one. Roman Reigns lifts Jey Uso up, but Jimmy Uso is an encore. He brings him down. He tells Jey Uso he is the next tribal chief, but he can't be a tribal chief with a twin at the same time. Roman Reigns tells Jey Uso he can put a mask too, but the reality is he asked Paul Heyman that when they named Jey Uso right hand man, who was the only one that had a problem with. Roman Reigns says it was Paul Heyman's suggestion, but it was Jimmy Uso. Jey Uso looked at Jimmy Uso and as Roman Reigns smirks. Jey Uso asks Jimmy if that is true. Jimmy tells Jey Uso it's true. Jay pays around and he tells Jimmy Uso this entire time Jimmy Uso has been doubting him. Jay says he didn't expect that from him. Jey Uso, listen to your older brother, Joshua. That's all hearing growing up. Jey Uso says they have been competing against Roman Reigns when the reality is he has been trying to keep up with Jimmy Uso. Jey Uso calls Jimmy Uso the Palm King, most likely to succeed, but a blessing happens in this goes. Jimmy Uso got hurt when he made advantage SmackDown, WrestleMania pay-per-view, and it's all because of Roman Reigns. Jey Uso tells Jimmy Uso, guess what? He is out, and he is out too. Jey Uso turned around and he super kicked Roman Reigns to loud pop. So when Jey Uso super kicks Roman Reigns, the crowd exploded by itself to a huge pop. Solo runs towards Jey Uso, but Jey Uso decks and the Usos hit Solo with a double super kick. Roman Reigns gets to his feet, and the Usos hit him with a double super kick as SmackDown goes off the air. All right. All I gotta say was SmackDown was a 7 out of 10 from the beginning to the end, but the ending of the segment was a good segment right there. That segment was gold. The way that the look on Solo Sikoa's face really says it all. He sold it. The look when Jey Uso looked at Jimmy Uso really says it all too. But when Jey Uso super kicked Roman Reigns, the crowd exploded. Jey Uso got a huge pop from the crowd, and the bloodline is finished. And I guarantee you, Solo Sikoa is going to be the next person to leave Roman Reigns because now Solo Sikoa got to go up against his brothers. And Paul Heyman is going to leave Roman Reigns to be back with Brock Lesnar. I can see it coming too. But like I said, the ending of that segment before SmackDown went up the air was really good. It was fantastic. You gotta pay attention to every detail from start to finish. That was some good storytelling during that segment. That segment was just pure gold, and I love every single one of it. But anyway, SmackDown was a 7 out of 10. Everything else on the card was just there. The beginning of the opening to the show was good, and then the ending of SmackDown was just a huge success. That segment was gold. That segment was good as well. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Smackdown review and highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below. And what are your thoughts on Smackdown? Because Smackdown was a 7 out of 10. Now, if we get this video up to 30 likes, if we get this video up to 30 likes, I will go live on YouTube tomorrow. So let's get this. Let's get this channel to at least 5K subscribers. And that's all I gotta say. And I will share this video out with everyone. But anyway, um, make sure you guys follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Make sure you guys full watch the video. Leave a like and a genuine comment about this video. If somebody can give me their best answer why Jey Uso super kick Roman Reigns, I will pin 6 people down below in the comment section. But let's get this video up to at least 30 likes and help me get to 5K subscribers. And that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, this your boy bigboyfactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.